Alright, here we are looking at homework 4, question 1, part 2. The question reads, is there sufficient evidence to conclude that the drug would result in a reduction in total cholesterol in a population of similar hypercholesterolemia patients? This test is going to be a paired t-test. However, what we're going to do is we're going to make it into a simple t-test by creating a difference. Alright, so because we're looking at the reduction effect, we're concentrating on the before minus the after column. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a difference column. So we right click on the empty column, type new, or select new column. We're going to call it diff. Going to go to column properties, formula, before minus after. Select OK. Alright, so now we have the difference column, and we're going to treat this as a simple t-test, and we're going to test the mean. Now the hypothesis, the alternative hypothesis for this test is the difference greater than 0. Is before minus after greater than 0. Alright, so we're going to do just as we did in part 1. We are going to analyze distribution, and we're going to select the difference. Actually, we're going to select all three. Select OK. Alright, first off we're gonna focus on the difference column, and we're going to check the normal quantile plot to determine if the data is normally distributed. Judging by the normal quantile plot, the data does appear to be normally distributed. All the data points are within those 95% confidence interval bands, and the data points appear to be grouped generally about that center diagonal line there. Alright, so next we're going to run our t-test. Test mean. As I said before, we are comparing it to 0. The difference is greater than 0. We're going to select OK. So down here we have the result of our t-test. 29.49 is our key statistic, and as I said, a right tail test in this case is our p-value is less than 0.0001, which is less than 0.05. Therefore, we can conclude that there is a difference in the results, that the before column is greater than the after column. So for this test, what you would report is your mean, your standard error, and your upper and lower confidence intervals, as well as your n. Now, because this is a paired t-test, you also want to include the same values, summary statistics here, from your before and after columns.